Bonjour et bienvenue à Starfield. On se retrouve ici au lodge. Je veux dire, on peut plus. On a fait beaucoup de choses. On peut plus hold it off any longer. Là, il faut le faire. Let's go. By the way, ce shotgun-là, je l'adore. Quand je suis en first person comme ça, là, ça me donne vraiment des vibes de Doom là, dans le temps. Là. C'est comme
Hey,
boom!
be careful not to point that thing at me.
C'est juste comme des vibes vraiment de Doom style. Là. Bon, let's go.
I may not quite enjoy New Atlantis, but this... this is much better.
Je peux peut-être... je vais disable screw parce que là je veux que... faire unassign. Puis... Il est où Sam? Sam il est là. On va faire unassign aussi. Donc là, ils vont show up au lodge. Je vais juste m'asseoir puis attendre comme 1 heure. Je m'asseoir dans cette chaise-là. Yeah. Puis là, il devrait juste show up au lodge. Avant de faire ça aussi, je vais aller voir dans le sous-sol. Il disait qu'il y avait les belongings de Sarah. Ça... Sarah Morgan's outfit. Really? You're gonna do this to me? Five carry capacity plus 10 health. Ouais, on fait pour un petit bout là. On va faire hommage à notre petit pot de... à notre petit pot de Diego Nature. Yeah, puis tout le monde est là. Sam you.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye. You
Yeah.
know. To Sarah.
I'll be there.
Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
In a few days. Barrett.
Hey, let's not stick around the lodge too long. We should get out there. Listen, you risked your life to save me. I keep wondering if that made it harder to save Sarah, too.
Ben oui, c'est toi ou
I've
Sarah.
replayed those moments in my mind over and over. And you need to know that you did what a leader does. And if it had been me instead of her, I would feel at peace knowing that she made it.
C'était pas tant un difficult choice là, mais comme... Ouais, c'était pas tant un difficult choice. Parce qu'il fallait sauver les artefacts. Mais là, de ce que j'ai compris, c'est comme les artefacts auraient été sauvés anyway. Puis ça aurait été essentiellement juste comme Barrett se serait sacrifié pour sauver les artefacts. It was a difficult
I know.
choice.
And I can't say it's the best choice, but nevertheless, thank you. I don't know if you're ready to talk, or if you need 20 years to get to that point, or if you never want to talk about it again. But I just want you to know that if you do, I'm here for you.
Yeah. It was just easier to save. I want to save you both. No, I'm at peace with my decision, malheureusement.
I'm not sure that I am, but maybe in time that will change.
J'ai comme le choix à ce moment-là, sans savoir. Puis ça, j'ai travaillé fort pour pas me spoil les affaires, là. Puis il y a quelqu'un que je suis très... avec qui je parlais de Starfield, là. Puis elle en connaît pas mal plus sur le jeu. Fait elle a été très bonne pour pas me spoiler rien. I'm just relieved that we didn't lose more people.
Of course. Could have been so much worse. We are all constellation. When a star goes nova, It can destroy everything nearby, or it can nourish a new era of planets and life and everything that goes with it. The galaxy is littered with the deaths of so many brilliant, wonderful stars. But if stars never went nova, then we wouldn't be who we are now.
Tu vois, c'est pour ça que lui, il inch juste un petit peu plus que Sarah. Genre, il y a un sens de l'humour aussi, là. Contrairement à Sarah, mais comme, il y a un sens de l'humour, mais il y a de la poésie en lui, man. Ah, it shouldn't have happened none his way. Ça, I feel nothing but rage. Ça, sérieusement. How did you go on after Irvin died?
I didn't. Until I started to work through it with a friend.
Ah! I feel nothing but rage. Parce que ça, sérieusement, comme... Le Hunter, il est directement responsable de la mort de Sarah. C'est lui qui a tiré la gâchette. OK? Puis l'autre Sarah, la Starborn Sarah, sérieusement, est complicite dans son meurtre. Parce qu'elle aurait pu arrêter puis me dire « Hey, by the way », à la place d'être cryptique puis d'être vraiment chiante puis d'essayer de m'attaquer, elle aurait pu faire « By the way, tu devrais venir à bord, on a des choses à discuter, something's gonna go down, il y a un gars qui s'en vient te chercher puis il veut tous les artefacts, moi j'essaie d'aider. » Elle aurait pu me parler, puis elle l'a pas fait. Elle a décidé, elle aussi, d'être cryptique puis de contrôler tout, puis de ta. Fait que fuck them both.
I do enjoy just spending time with you.
Juste comme fuck them both. C'est pour ça que je leur ai dit d'aller se promener.
Did you have anything? It is
I feel
normal
nothing but
to
rage.
be angry, to feel all the things you feel right now. I won't promise you that it gets easier. I won't say that your anger won't turn inwards.
No, it's
I
gonna
won't
stay
pretend
outside.
to tell you that this will pass or that you'll be able to move on. But if you want to feel more than the rage, you're going to need to work for it.
Yes.
It's harder than anything else. But when you're ready, I'm here. Sarah was our leader. She was the light in Aja's eye, and she kept everything together. She would tell you right now that this was not your fault. She would want us to focus and solve this problem together.
C'est ça l'affaire, c'est que c'est pas ma faute, non. C'est la faute du Hunter. C'est quelqu'un comme qui prend deux personnes que je connais, puis qui a un gun, puis qui dit ok, choisis laquelle que je tire, laquelle que je tue. Ben cette mort là. Puis là il dit si tu refuses de choisir, les deux meurent. Mais comme cette mort là, c'est pas moi, c'est pas de ma faute. La personne qui est morte, c'est pas de ma faute, c'est de la faute du gars qui a tiré, c'est de la faute du psychopathe. Puis le Hunter, yeah, c'est ça. Focus on the real issue, the Hunter.
Yes, we need to expect it and prepare. You know, we're fortunate. Constellation brought us all together and we're all better for it. If we're going to set things right, it's going to be because of that.
Yes. Ouais, j'aime bien le look. Mais ouais, c'est ça. C'est le look hommage. Vladimir.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
It's the center of a multiverse. We're building the way to it. Sarah's alive! No, Sarah... Not Sarah est pas vivante. Center of a multiverse. We're building the way to
Wait.
it.
Say that again? Multiple universes?
C'est vrai, faut aller chatter
You
avec
can't
le
possibly
prêtre.
mean what I think you mean.
Hate to be the responsible one, but the big bombshell of what we're actually building here might need another second to sink in. Want to go over this whole multiple universe thing for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
J'en ai pas tant que ça. I met a version of Sarah. She told me Unity creates the Starborn and they can cross universes. Apparently, in another universe, I died and Sarah lives. She's the emissary now. No, I met a version of Sarah.
Explains why the Starborn want the artifacts so bad. Get them all, and you've got a gateway to infinity.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
Ou le Pilgrim.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist.
And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
We should all take the time to think about what this means. Ouais, c'est ça. Comme, d'autres questions que j'ai à propos des Starborn, c'est... C'est-tu comme une chaîne? Ce qui veut dire que comme tous ceux qui... Toutes les Starborn, tu sais, c'est-tu de A à B, à C, à D, à E? Nous autres, on est genre dans G. Puis genre, quand je vais faire le New Game Plus, je vais aller dans H. C'est une chaîne ou c'est vraiment genre... Quand il va me prendre, il va me transformer en Starborn, puis je vais recommencer dans un autre univers?
This is kind of awkward.
Comme, est-ce que je jump dans l'autre univers, puis après ça, je suis le seul de cet univers-ci qui peut y aller? Ou, parce que non, parce qu'il y a plusieurs Starborn, right? We should all take the time to think about what this means.
You're right. This is a lot to take in.
I guess a little time to get our heads straight wouldn't hurt. But you know where I'll want to be when everyone's ready. Front and center.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
Alright. Ah. Ouais, puis là, Sam est juste pas là. Mais... Right, ok. Ouais. Mission. Mist Beyond Measure, ça c'est dans 5 jours. On a le Special Sauce à aller chercher. Final Glimpses, Talk to Vladimir. Complete the Final Glimpses. Power from Beyond, ça c'est Locate. Alright, on va parler à Vladimir. On a 2-3 affaires à lui demander.
These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn.
I'll follow up on these. Je pense que c'est ça justement. You remember when these places were our only problem?
Aye. The Blackest Sea seems less of a concern when there are sharks leaping out at you.
Okay, thanks. I'll follow up on
Catch a
these.
smile out there.
Pas tout de suite, par exemple. Aha. Fait que 21, fait que c'est ça. C'est la partie du jeu que j'ai, comme je n'étais pas capable d'aller l'autre fois. Fait qu'il va falloir soit qu'on upgrade le Grav Drive. Fait que ça c'est correct. Final Glimpses, go to Freya, go to Hyperia. Complete Final Glimpses. Talk to Vladimir to locate temples. Vladimir,
Don't mind me. Tip your ear later.
any thoughts on the Unity?
Keep coming back to one thing. Both of these Starborn, they're people you know. Only they're not the people you know. Say and do things the folks you know would never. Doesn't bode well for anyone stepping into the Unity. Or through it, or however it works. You consider what it might do to you?
Yeah. Maybe it's a chance to start over, be someone else. Nothing will change who I am.
Experience shapes the person, as much as the other way. And the Unity sounds like an experience with an endless depth, with no hope to fathom. I doubt any declaration of intent will carry fate's hand there.
Ouais, en effet. Hoping you could point me to another artifact
Been
temple.
poring over the charts, looking for another.
Piazzi 2, encore? Je suis pas déjà allé, là? Right. On va commencer Special Sauce. Chunk Special Sauce in New Atlantis. Régent, tu viens-tu avec moi?
I'm not sure when things will feel safer. But we have not been attacked again.
Alright. Je vais les remettre sur mon ship parce que je vais les garder avec moi, les Barrett assigned to Night Fury. Puis Sam assigned to Night Fury. Je pense que là je suis à 1. Si je fais ça, j'essaye. Let's go, Night Fury. Ah, ça marche. Ah, lui était unassigned, Night Fury. Ouais, c'est ça. On va enlever Vasco. Non, je veux le unassign. Puis je vais garder Adoring Fan avec moi. Parce que c'est le freaking Adoring Fan. Right, let's go get the special sauce. On va attendre. Essentiellement, là, on attend les funérailles. Puis là, 21 light years, ça veut dire qu'il faudrait que je prenne une coupe de Astrodine. Il faudrait que je prenne ici, là. Reduce fuel cost. Je pourrais peut-être me rendre. Il faudrait que je fasse 2 levels. Puis grab jump. Anyway, je le fais pas tout de suite. Fait que c'est peut-être ça que je vais faire en prochain. Parce que là, mon ship, il y a 18 light years. Puis là, si je mets 15% de ça. En fait, non, j'ai 15%. Où est-ce que je m'en vais, là? Residential District, yes. Ah, tu sais, 15%. Ah ouais, ça serait un autre 3. Fait que je suis pas sûr que je vais me rendre à 21 avec ça. Fait que ça me prendrait comme un autre level de plus. Oh, Chunks est là. Chunks, Chunks, Chunks.
So many options. Welcome
Okay.
to Chunks.
I'm here to pick up
Please
some
choose
special
your-
sauce.
Huh. I thought it was a joke at first, but yet, here you are. Let me get that for you. It's amazing how popular this stuff is on Titan. You'd think they just drank it over there.
Mais c'est surtout qu'il reçoit
I
pas
really
d'autres.
should decide.
Ok, ça c'est fait. Special sauce, on va retourner à Titan tout à l'heure. De boot. On va return to Antonio.
Please.
Antonio in the well. In the well. Puis là, c'est le fun parce qu'on les a pas vendus. Parce que si on les avait vendus, les bottes, le gars il s'en serait débarrassé. Puis elle serait revenue au. Les bottes ils seraient revenus. Quand il a vu qu'ils étaient cursed, il les aurait pitchés dans l'espace. Puis genre, ils seraient revenus quand même. Là, parce que c'est des bottes cursed. Puis moi, ce que je comprends pas, c'est pourquoi il fait pas juste les mettre. Oh, talk with André, genre. Hey! J'ai fait une coupe de missions de.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Yes, maintenant.
It has been a relief to be honest with you about my past. I appreciate your willingness to listen. But talking about this, remembering all those years, has brought back some unsettling memories.
I'm here for you. You have memories of House Varoon that aren't unsettling. I'm surprised. Ouais, ça, c'est juste chien, là. C'est juste de comme dénigrer sa vie, là. You have a day of fun in your entire life. Non, ça, c'est chien aussi. I'm here for you if you need someone to listen.
Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers along the edges of the settled systems. There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over time, I established relationships. They were not of the promised, but I considered them friends.
Even as heathens can be worth getting to know. Hey, what do you mean promised?
It
On va la faire
describes
parler.
the people of House Varoon. We who have been promised to serve the Great Serpent now and forever. In exchange, he promises to care for us when he returns to his domain.
Alright, even us heathens can be worth getting to know.
Yes, I have found that to be true. It was, and is, still a surprise. You must understand. I was raised to believe that those who do not follow the Great Serpent do not matter. Or they are lost. Their fate is fixed and grim. And yet here were these men and women with hopes and dreams, delights and aversions. It felt like a small betrayal of my people, of House Varoon, but I cared for my friends. And then I lost them.
It's never easy losing a friend. Yeah.
It's not something I have much experience with. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo. And zealots appeared in force, seemingly out of nowhere. There was barely time to react. So many were cut down immediately. I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered. I retreated to my ship immediately. But I left them all behind. Aaron Bascom and Jada Wong. They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the years
Oh.
since,
Ça sent la mission.
I've never looked for them.
If you've never looked for them?
No. I told myself it's because I never had the time, but in truth, I was scared of what I'd find.
How long has it been?
10 years. I was immediately reassigned to another role, light years away.
If they're half as strong as you, they've gotten by, ouais. Puis là, je vais prendre le temps parce que quand il parlait de genre, perdre un ami, c'est pas facile, puis je disais, ouais, tu sais, pour moi, le joueur, comme, j'arrête pas de niaiser Sarah parce qu'elle est comme uptight puis tatata, là, j'en ai parlé en masse, mais comme dans le cadre du jeu, on était des bons amis. On était des amis très très proches, puis on a travaillé ensemble pendant quand même longtemps parce que, tu sais, il y a des petites bouts que tu vois pas dans le jeu qui coupent, etc., etc. Fait que comme, c'est ça. Sarah, c'était un ami pareil, puis dans le jeu, je serais vraiment piste. Ouais, c'est ça, je l'ai
I
déjà dit, là.
have no doubt they were resourceful. Still, how badly were their lives damaged by that moment? In
It's
my
not that
time
fault.
getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends. My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone, to be there for them. And I can no longer live with not knowing. I need to finally pursue
Ooh,
this.
Mission!
I would like you with me when I do. I do not know what we will find, but I know it will be easier with you at my side.
Flirt, yes, flirt. I would do anything for you, Andreja.
Thank you. That is... I'm sorry, I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City. That is where I last saw Aaron Bascom.
Ooh, Andreja consider... Andreja is not undismissible, ben c'est correct. Talk with Barrett. Encore?
You look like someone.
On va juste finir qu'est-ce qu'on avait à faire ici, là. Je vais aller dans le well, je vais aller finir la petite tâche avec les bottes. Puis oui, on va aller faire la chose à Andreja tout de suite. Anyway, on attend 5 jours avant les funérailles. Puis on fera pas les artefacts tout de suite. J'ai encore une coupe de level à gagner, j'ai encore du...
I have things I wish to discuss with you when you have time.
Encore?
So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much.
Non, c'est d'autres copies, c'est pas ton ami. C'était pas Sarah qu'on a vu, c'était une autre version dans un autre univers, là. The artifacts, the power, the Starborn, it all seems to add up.
Does it? Perhaps you find all this satisfactory, but I am afraid I do not. We must take the word of a murderer and follow him into the Unity? What if it does nothing the Starborn have claimed?
They have no reason to lie to us at this point. If we someone, I believe them. We've seen all that we've been through. Everything about the Great Serpent makes sense to you, right? That's how this feels for me.
I do not know how to respond. I understand what you are trying to say, but I just cannot feel the same way.
It's okay to be scared. This is a huge leap. We have to see where this leads, where the Unity is. We have to finish where we started. It's okay to be scared. This is a huge leap.
Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this Unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are, at what they have become. They have the faces and
Ouais, c'est
voices
ça que je disais.
of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us?
Yeah. You better go on board. Knowledge alterate. We have all the artifacts. I just have to see this through.
Yes, I know. I can see it in your eyes.
C'est le curse of the
For
protagonist.
your sake, I will try not to imagine the worst. Focus on the positives instead. But you must understand that I do not find this easy. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
Right, puis là, tout ça. C'est surplus. Hey, j'ai tombé le bas.
Personally, I got contacts all over.
I delivered
Yes, you
the boots.
did. You know how I know? The rain cloud over your head is all but gone. Here, for your hard work. With a Lady Luck back on my side, I expect the business to be less bust and more boom. And let us never speak of those accursed boots ever again.
Right. So, one done. Qu'est-ce qu'on a? Return to looter. C'est quoi ça? Ah, ça c'est Andreja. Kindness of strangers. Pick up the patient from the med bay. On va aller voir là si ça l'a... On va aller voir là si ça l'a réglé ou s'il est encore à...
I don't know.
Il est encore là, hein? Right. OK. OK. Le medbay, il est où? Security office. Oh, ouais, attends, il fallait que je passe le corridor, hein? Il est par ici.
All right, fella. You coming or not? This is the last time I'm gonna offer. Suit yourself, but if you get lost or end up in a cell, don't blame me. I tried to help. I know your type. The freewheeling space age.
Wait, attends, tu parlais à
Must
qui,
be
là?
nice.
I've got limited resources. Try not to turn anyone away.
Sérieusement,
just
man,
because
cette
they're
quête-là,
like
je l'ai juste scramble, là, comme vers là, il est juste plus là. Je sais pas, il est rendu où. Cette quête-là, je l'ai juste scramble complètement. Deep cover, no, do in full. On va report back to Landry. Ça, je le ferai jamais. Activity, talk with Barrett. Helios. On pourrait peut-être retourner les voir vite vite. Blue Cappuccino, ça je vais lui donner. Probablement le dernier de la game. Cargo Mission, Distress Call, ça pas tout de suite parce que je me rends pas encore. Ok, on a pas mal fini. Je pensais que ce serait plus long les info. Et là je viens ici, c'est dans le Commercial District. Hein. Il va probablement nous en donner un autre. On va aller pots around, on a 5 jours à perdre là, fait qu'on va aller pots around un petit peu. Quoi là? Attends, qu'est-ce qui se passe ici? Oh, il reste encore un petit peu de temps. On va retourner parler à Barrett aussi. Galban qui est là-bas. On va y aller. On va éclairer le plus de petites quêtes possible. Landry. Landry, where's the nice guy to kill?
Dealing with you is the best part. One pirate's unfortunate demise logged. We're making space.
All
This
right.
is great, right?
5300.
This job is a bit of an unknown. The small company's CEO suddenly disappeared, defaulting on a very serious loan we gave her. No one knows if she embezzled the funds, is stranded somewhere, or heck, was kidnapped. And we have a lead on where she is. Please, please, please try and handle this delicately.
Alright, I'll look into it.
I feel better already. Good luck.
Alright, qu'est-ce qu'on a d'autre? Do in full. Connaissance strangers, non c'est ça, on le fera pas. Winning Hearts and Beverage Goods, c'est bon. Fait que là, on va juste canner ça, ok? La sauce. Ça, on va le faire après. Je vais faire le. Mais je vais aller porter la sauce. Puis je voulais aller voir. Helio Staff. Fait qu'on va aller porter la sauce. Oups, non, c'est pas ça que je voulais. Return to Looter. Puis la banque, on va le faire après, là. La quest Andrea, elle prend plus d'importance. Instead, go. Come on.
I can understand wanting to honor or even celebrate history, but this may take it too far.
Whee! Whee! Whoosh! Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là? J'ai un status effect qui est encore là. I do not like. Ok, il est parti, good. Chugs, what's up, my man?
It's been a while since I last visited. Nice to see this place.
All
right, lay it on me. Let's take a look. Thanks a whole bunch. This is gonna put this place back on the map.
Yay, that's it. Fini. Tant qu'à être ici, je vais aller chercher du adhésif parce que j'ai toujours besoin de colle.
Hey, you got any fancy... Maybe we can make a trade.
Bye. Ah, t'as pas de balles, mais t'as des ressources. Ah, t'as pas d'adhésif. Pour une fois que je suis là pis t'as pas d'adhésif. Come on. What sort of things are you looking for?
Glad you asked. I'm looking for all sorts of things. Anything, really. Clothing, weapons, jewelry, even stuff they consider junk. You name it. We don't get a lot of off-world stock, so I offer to buy things from travelers. Anything they're willing to part with. Between you and me, people around here talk a lot about tradition and whatnot, but even they get curious about what other worlds have to offer.
Ok, bon.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Ça l'a rien donné, je pensais qu'elle allait me donner une quête. Là, Divided Loyalties. Non, on allait voir Ilios, hein. Juste pour comme terminer ça. Mignon. Ilios. Je peux me rendre? Oui, parce que j'ai déjà été là, fait que je peux juste freaking fast travel. The Ilios Retreat. Oh, come on! Ça, c'est chiant, ça. Des fois tu peux, des fois tu peux pas. Tu sais, des fois tu peux fast travel comme ça puis ignorer complètement le fuel range, puis des fois non. Non, non, non. Hey, faudrait pas... Come on. Come on. Pew!
Our tiny tin can of fragile humans has survived being hurtled through space once more.
Alright, bon, là, je peux-tu land, sérieusement, là? Là, je peux, là. Ok. Qu'est-ce que tu peux pas nécessairement fast travel partout? Faut que ce soit un settlement, genre un Aquila ou New Atlantis ou un tail post ou quelque chose comme ça. Là.
I am not sure rehabilitation can be a valid alternative to incarceration. But I would be happy to be proven wrong.
Ouais, en effet. On va aller voir, puis après ça, on va aller à Aquila pour faire ta mission. Ah, ça, c'est le security dude.
So, because of this little episode with the trackers, Nevin's agreed to let me hire my own security team. Heavens know we need it.
Yay! Good for you.
The overtime we're gonna earn getting this place done?
We've still got a long way to go, but it's finally just happening through our neck of the woods, stranger.
Yep.
Nevin told me about your summons. Our donor wasn't too hard on you, I hope.
No. Surprisingly friendly, ouais, c'est ça.
She can be a hammer when the situation requires, but this project holds a pretty special place in her heart, so I'm sure she was feeling grateful. Well, thanks to your little chat, our donor's doing everything she can to upend the various roadblocks in our way. We're in the process of vetting more security, looking at some additional and more agreeable contractors. Whatever gets this place closer to becoming a reality. Opening's still a ways off, but we'd be going nowhere if you hadn't wandered in.
Yay, protagonist! Happy I could help.
That makes two of us. Thank you again, love. For you, our doors will always be open.
Yay, done. Alright. Je peux-tu faire chevalier à Aquila, là? Il va faire encore non, t'as pas assez de fuel. Alright, Aquila, reach Aquila City. Ah, excusez-moi. T'as fait assez, pas pris assez de café aujourd'hui. Allô? Talk to Andrea at Aggie's. C'est où Aggie's? Là, je me rappelle, faut pas que je passe par le mur parce que je tombe dans un ravin. Puis ah non, le gun. Je l'ai le gun, mais je vais le garder. Aggie's.
You're looking for a sidearm. I recommend Laredo's firearm factory.
No, I'm not looking for a sidearm. C'est encore en bas. J'aime ça parce que avec le jetpack, tu peux juste faire.
If you're here about the blood stain, I'll get to it when I get to it.
He is not here. I am disappointed, but relieved somehow.
Yeah. Is that surprising? You've built this up in your head. Just relax, it'll be okay.
You're right. I'm sorry. Someone here must know more. We should inquire about him. Yes, Aggie's. I have spent far too much time here. I do not recommend it.
Aggie! Credits, spend them with Ethan. Or leave.
I'm looking for Aaron Bascolm.
You ain't here looking for Aaron. She is.
Hello, Aggie. I was unsure whether you would remember me. It has been a long time.
I ain't likely to forget you anytime soon.
Okay, fine. We're looking. Is there a problem?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one blundering in here with her in tow, asking questions.
Fine, we're looking for
Aaron.
I
heard you. Ain't deaf. She didn't ruin Aaron's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more?
Ruin his life? How dare you?
Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere?
We'd just like to know that he's safe.
Now, after all this time, you could have dropped in any time in, the last 9 years or so. Maybe that wouldn't have been too convenient for you, though. Aaron sat in that corner for years, scared of his own shadow, convinced the damned zealots were coming back to finish the job. The few credits he had to rub together that didn't get spent on drink, he spent on setting himself up someplace where they couldn't find him. Wouldn't trust anyone that walked through the door. Only ever talked to me when he was drunk enough.
Alright, I'm sorry, no one deserves to live like that.
Look, I've seen all kinds of sad sacks over the years. Most of them brought it on themselves. He was no different. Got himself in over his head, mixed up in something he shouldn't have been. Still, not pretty to watch the slide down afterwards. Aaron ain't been in here for almost a year now. Showed up one day saying he'd gone and got himself set up on Hyla too, thanking me for letting him stay here so often. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy in I don't know how long. And that was it. Never came through the door again.
Did he ever mention me?
You mean, did he blame you? That's what you want to know. I know guilt when I see it. Don't try and deny it.
Fine. Did he blame me?
No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the last time I talked to him. Me? I don't think your kind has good ones.
My kind?
I know what you are. You take your holier-than-thou bullshit and your great serpent and shove 'em.
You dare insult me like this when I have come to you asking for help. I should kill you where you stand.
No, this isn't what Aaron would want.
You're right. We should focus on finding him.
Damn,
Well,
she's
this
got
has been
fire.
so much fun. You see Aaron, you tell him I got a bottle of his favorite stashed away if he ever shows up again. But honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't.
You are a welcome diversion. What do you need? We have something to go on, at least. I am grateful that you showed some compassion, despite that woman's attitude. I do not have your patience.
C'est pour ça que je suis là. It was the truth, nothing more or less. Ouais, c'est ça.
And yet it is my past we are trying to clear up. That is...
Check l'autre en arrière qui essaie
It
d'écouter.
means a lot.
Oui, je te vois, là.
I'm eager to reach Hyla too.
Arrête d'écouter
and
des
speak
conversations
to
qui
Aaron.
te... Bon, c'est ça.
Perhaps there is something we can do to help him. Provide him a sense of safety.
Believing
everything
everything you hear about me, Nash. Most of it, sure, but maybe not that much.
While I got your ear, I did want to say something.
Yeah, RJ, you need to
I
find your
do
friends.
best to
Non, c'est ça.
express
J'ai
our
pas...
gratitude, but
Ma tante est contente, là. J'ai pas bâché personne. J'ai pas fait mal à personne. Puis... Next step. Où est-ce qu'on va? Hyla. Hyla 2. Puis Monsieur Pip. Ancient Ruins. Mr. Pip, ouais, c'est ça, hein? Tout de suite, bang, on sait exactement où. On a une planète au complet à chercher. Mais non, on sait exactement où. Biche boche.
I will never grow weary of seeing places like this.
Ben ouais, on est déjà venu ici. Talk to Régent encore?
We should be on our guard here. If we could detect the camp from orbit, it means others could too. And I have no idea what fortifications he may have.
On était capable de le trouver d'orbite.
We arrive. Would you let me speak to him first? I think that is important right now.
Yes. I'll let you do the talking.
Thank you. From what Aggie said, it sounds like he has been rather paranoid for years now. That, too, I fear, is my fault. Let us proceed slowly and carefully. I do not want to antagonize him.
Alright, find the camp. Over there! C'est ça, on a le pit qui nous aide. Oh. On arrive déjà à la fin. Defeat the zealots. Oh non, man, they get the special treatment. Quoique, ils sont assez loin. Que je peux probablement juste... Fait qu'ils étaient pas paranoïaques, les zealots. Je le vois pas. Je le vois pas. Il est comme perdu dans le feuillage. Ça, c'est leur ship. Alright, let's go. Il est comme plus loin. Là, j'étais assez loin qu'ils m'ont pas vu. Vas-tu descendre? Ah, je peux pas passer en dessous du vaisseau, ça aurait été trop cool. J'ai ça quand tu fais ça. C'est pas tout là. Ok, je veux que tu sortes. Au moins ils sont pas trop high level.
Did they have anything of value?
Nope.
You cannot elude the shrouding.
Qu'est-ce que tu dis? Je t'ai pas entendu.
Where have you gone, coward?
Lui est comme en dedans. Ah oui, je regarde mon suit, by the way, le suit que l'autre m'a donné la dernière fois. Il est vraiment proche. Ah, trauma pack, ça c'est toujours bon à voir. C'est ça, il est vraiment proche là, mais comme non, pas assez pour que je le change.
The great serpent knows a heretic is about. Ah!
I thought I saw something. I need to be sure.
Puis là, on va voir le... Où est-ce que tu t'en vas, André-Jean?
I don't know what to say. I thought there would be a chance to speak to him. To make amends. Or at least to hear him curse me for leaving him. I was prepared to accept that. I did not think I would find him like this. At least these vermin didn't get him. He's been gone for... Oh, clearly it's been some time.
Qu'est-ce que je comprends pas, là?
Look around.
Ah!
There will be correspondence from Jada Wong. I am sure of it.
Ah, ok, genre,
This cannot all be for nothing.
C'est là, je comprends, là, c'est un gravestone. Un gravestone. Là, je comprends. Là, je regardais le robot, j'étais comme... C'est pas un... C'est pas comme c'est pas un corps humain, là. C'est un robot, là. C'est pas lui, son... On s'en va en haut encore, parce qu'on a Mr. Pippi. Mr. Pippi! Contraband cash, unlock expert, ça me tente pas. Tiens, Aaron's plate. I know the last few years have been tough. I know you think we should just hide away from the world, but I can't do that. Ça, c'est Aaron. Aaron, I know. Okay, c'est ça. We lost so many good people. The monsters that are responsible are still out there. Their fake serpent god won't punish them for what they did, but someone has to. So it's going to be me. We joined the UC Vanguard. It's risky, but what our past, but it's not a problem. Remember how we used to joke about the den being so lax about patrolling? Turns out that works for their background checks too. And now when I find those zealots, I'll have the UC backing me up. They're not getting away. Once I got my hands on them, we can find out if they've heard of this Tomisar Kadik you mentioned. C'est Assassin's Beowulf, non. 40 là, on est rendu pas mal plus loin que ça. C'est quoi, c'est des chunks? Cabernet Chunkignon. Je sais que je pourrais ouvrir ça, mais je sais aussi que ça va me prendre du temps pour pas grand chose. Furious Advanced Nova Light. Shrapnel Grenade, did you pick Nickel? Ah, on va le prendre. André-Jean.
You found something. Please, let me see it.
Tu peux reconnaître le nom?
I should have guessed. Jada was always the one to run towards trouble. Of course she would still be doing it now. In her own way.
If she went hunting zealots, what are the odds she's still alive?
For anyone else, I would say the chances of survival are slim. But for Jada... she is alive and on a mission. I would bet my life on it. Jada was younger than some of the other smugglers we contracted. There was concern she would be unreliable.
As
time went on, we called on her more and more often, eventually relying on her almost exclusively. She was sharp, a skilled pilot and very, very determined. Always talking about her big plans for retirement, how she would live like a queen. I am not surprised that she would desire revenge. But to go this far, we need to find her. But before we go, I've discovered something else. And I do not know what to make of it. Aaron was composing a reply to Jada, but never sent it. It reads as if he was expecting the zealots to find him. That they knew where to look for him.
I think he knew something we don't. You think he knew something we don't?
Clearly he had become paranoid, but that does not mean he was wrong.
Non, c'est ça, hein?
What bothers me, though, is that he mentions a name he should not know. Tomisar Kadik.
Sure. You know that name, though, don't you?
Yes, I do. For all of my assignments in the settled systems, Tomisar has been my link to House Baroon. From him, I have received my orders, and he is the person to whom I have reported my success. He does not work with anyone outside House Baroon, and I am the only one who knows how and where to find him. Aaron should never have heard of him.
Non, je vais pas... ça me tente pas de diss le House Baroon, là. Sounds like someone hasn't been telling you everything, hein, c'est ça?
Perhaps. He could have reached out directly, but that would be a surprising breach of protocol. We must first make sure that Jada is safe. And perhaps she will be able to shed light on this. Let us head for the den.
Alright, the den. On va aller au den, puis c'est probablement pas la fin de la mission, right? Fait qu'on va probablement finir la mission, le prochain épisode. Je peux aller au den direct. Cette course de Chitonia, yes. Oh, fait chier. Je faisais pas ça avant. J'étais capable de fast travel direct avant, là. Alright, puis là, on peut... Ou c'est peut-être que comme... Ouais, comme je disais tantôt, c'est peut-être juste que j'étais pas... The den. Oh, il y a quelqu'un qui s'en vient. J'ai eu un flash. Ah non, c'est peut-être juste mon grab qui part.
Another jump down. Take that, Dad.
Wow! Il faillit rentrer dedans. Smack direct dedans.
Seals are tight, we're docked.
Board, alright, let's go. On va aller voir qu'est-ce qu'il y a là, puis après ça, on va finir l'épisode. Avant de passer à la prochaine étape.
Either she is here, or someone will know where we can find her.
Ouais, puis il y avait la chef, là.
If you see anything unusual or illegal, make sure you report it. Vanguard's here for a reason. We'll take care of it.
Looking for Jada Wong.
Really? There are at least 3 other pilots based out of here I'd expect to receive complaints about first. Before we get started, I have to inform you there's a formal review process for the Vanguard, so don't expect any action for a while. Okay? Now, what is the nature of your complaint?
Ok, c'est parce que je fais partie du Vanguard, moi aussi. I just need to talk to her.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Force of habit, I suppose. Jada isn't here. Hasn't been here in a while. In fact, she's following up on some sensitive information. I'm not sure I should disclose any more than that.
Je peux-tu, What if I said I already know she's hunting down
Then I'd
Zero?
probably just be wondering how you have any information at all. And I might even be more concerned about your intentions.
Je peux pas juste dire je fais partie du UC Vanguard, moi aussi. C'est un petit peu con, mais bon, whatever.
It's
Persuade.
not something I can just blurt out.
Non, non, c'est quelque chose que je vais te persuader de me donner. I won't be asking if it was important.
Maybe I can make an exception.
Ok. I know you'd like to help me if I could.
I hear you.
Il m'en reste 3. I'm glad you're starting... Je veux pas tout le temps les intimider, à moins que ce soit vraiment comme chiant, là. I'm glad you're starting to come around to my point of view.
I'm still willing to talk.
Alright, puis il m'en reste un, I know you'd like to help me if I could. On va le redire une autre fois, ça va
I'm
juste
glad you understand the position
renforcer
I'm in
notre
here.
point.
I suppose it's not the end of the world. Jada came in a bit ago, all fired up over some hot lead. She's been focused on zealots ever since she was assigned here, but this was a whole other level. She was headed out to Groombridge to track them down. Never seen her so fixated. And if you know Jada, that's saying something. If you're headed out that way, be careful. Wouldn't surprise me if she's getting into all kinds of trouble. Take care.
Alright. On a notre information. Où Andrea? Andreja? Andreja?
Something on your mind?
Non, tu ne veux pas rien dire. Ok. Fait que, on va repartir la prochaine fois. J'avais comme oublié que j'avais le suit à Sarah. On va repartir la prochaine fois là-dessus. Puis on va aller track down la fille. Puis c'est ça. Donc on se revoit la prochaine fois pour un autre épisode de Starfield. Au revoir.